Ich begrüße euch zu einer neuen Folge NBA2k19 und wünsche einen guten Start in die Woche. Ich hoffe, euer Montag war nicht ganz so ätzend. Jo, wir haben gestern ganz offiziell die Playoffs erreicht und ich möchte, dass das jetzt auch so bleibt. Und deswegen müssen wir jetzt gegen die Heat gewinnen, einfach um die Siegesserie weiterlaufen zu lassen. Deswegen drücke ich mal hier so rein und drücke den ganzen Quatsch weg. Aldridge braucht auch keiner. Schaka. Whiteside ist so das einzige, wobei Wilson ist auch noch so eine Nummer, den hatte ich schon wieder fast vergessen. So, wir müssen theoretisch, um den Tagesbonus zu holen, 10 Dreier aus der Ecke kriegen. Mal gucken, ob uns das gelingt. Zu früh. Oh Gott, ein Airball aus der Ecke. Ich krieg zu viel. Dann halt so.
Cook's got the first points of the night for the Rockets.
And there's the first bucket of the evening. Should be an interesting game. Both teams come.
Ja, ich bin immer noch an dieser ekligen Plakette dran. Ich habe jetzt aber mal nachgeguckt. Wir brauchen sie Gott sei Dank in Anführungsstrichen nur auf Gold zu bekommen. Dann ist sie ausgemaxt und da sind wir ja auf dem Weg hin. Und wenn ich die noch bis 90.000 Punkte hätte spielen müssen, hätte ich mich, glaube ich, erschossen. Okay, Harden macht das Ding. Sehr schön.
And here's Rokets. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I just thought the defense was porous.
Nö, meiner.
For most of the evening.
I'll give them credit, even though they were facing very little resistance. They refused to play down to the level of
Den habe ich laufen sehen, das nutzen wir natürlich aus. 7:2. Und ich glaube, das ist auch so das, was ich mir dringend angewöhnen muss. Einfach zu gucken, was macht jetzt gerade mehr Sinn. Ich muss aufhören, die Ego-Partie zu spielen.
Yeah, James Johnson off the drive. Big, strong, but also very skilled.
Paul kicks to Capella. Here's Cook.
Och Mann, der war doch fast voll jetzt. Niemals. Sei ja niemals. Dann geht der Zweite aber rein. 6:7. Aber ich kann das auch. Warum stehe ich eigentlich noch hier hinten? Capella holt den Ball. Der war schön.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Dragic. To the paint. Hangs in the air. And
Ich war zu weit weg. Aber man kann es ja versuchen, um wenigstens den Wurfcontest zu holen. Jawohl. Die nächsten Punkte.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Kicks it to Whiteside.
Richardson. Schade.
Just over 3.5 minutes in. Dragic.
Nö, meiner.
Rebound by Cook. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game.
Harden.
Very solid start for them. Paul, no one around.
Ach, der hatte den schon rübergepasst. Das habe ich gar nicht mitgekriegt. Na gut.
Paul's got 5.
This is where Chris Paul hurts you. Can score on all 3 levels, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Richardson with it. AI picks him up. Takes the 13-footer. That's in, and he fouled
Ja, das
his
ist nie meiner.
Great to see a legend and a future Hall of Famer still putting in work. The most important player in franchise history.
Nein, okay. Es wären Dreier gewesen, aber nicht aus der Ecke, von daher nicht so wichtig. Weil es mussten ja 3 aus der Ecke sein für den Tagesbonus. Wer selber NBA spielt, weiß, wann ich jetzt aufnehme.
Cook looking it over waiters. Cook. 10 points for him.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Knight against Dragic. Overnight. And another basket for Miami.
Verdammt!
How about the tempo Dragic plays with? Constantly working for a good shot.
Gordon kicks to Cook. Over waiters. Not enough on that one.
Mein Gott.
This offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And that one clearly gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Now when it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. So fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
yes,
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, John Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford.
Was mache ich denn? Wir sind in der Verteidigung. Da wäre ich quasi...
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Knight kicks to Cook. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter, and he sees that one hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cook's got 12.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still
6 on the shot clock. Dragic finds Olynyk. Off the mark with a 3-point shot.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
AI outside. Eric Gordon on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Cook. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. The Heat trailed by 5. At the elbow, it's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Off on that one, so he goes
den
1 for 2
Rebound haben wir auch.
And Mack has it in the corner. Hits it from
Schön.
3-point range. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides.
19 zu 24.
And that's just an
take up their chances. But this team is primed for a big playoff run.
And Kevin, he did say he likes their chances. Well, I love their chances. This team doesn't have many weaknesses. If they get hot in the playoffs, I'm not sure I see anyone getting in their way.
Aha, ich glaube, das war ein Block.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far. Rockets,
through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense.
Gut, dass das nicht als Dings gewertet wurde. Goaltending. Warum wirft er jetzt? Der sollte doch gar nicht werfen.
And it's Gordon in at the 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings played superbly. He ended up with 44 points, and the basket must have looked huge to him.
Haben wir auch. Schön, beide Freiwürfe daneben.
To pile up the points. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. He set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jo, Olynyk.
Kelly Olynyk comes from a basketball family.
Wir kriegen eine Pause, liegen weiter 5 Punkte vorne. Jo.
And he's not bad, Kevin, inside as well. He can score at all 3 levels.
Okay, 4 Punkte. Nein, jetzt sind 5. Es waren vorher 6. Mann, wer lesen kann, ist klar im Vorteil.
Cook dishes tonight. Back to Cook. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Waiters passes to Whiteside. Shoots a fader. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Developing that jumper, Hassan Whiteside. That's a key to helping this offense.
Knight kicks to Cook. Goes up from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
Der hätte auch einfallen können, ne?
To the inside. Rejected by Cook.
Zweiter Block. Ganz, ganz wichtig.
He had 16 points in the win against Sacramento.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game. He's hit a rough
Nächster verkackter Wurf.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it though.
Winslow's shot is off.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
AI outside.
Oh,
good on that one.
was war das denn für ein Wurf, Alter?
And he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And he recovers it.
Dritter Block.
Here's Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. Houston leading by 5. Knight finds Harden. Out to AI. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. And he makes that one.
Oh, yes.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Taken away by
Steal.
Nene.
2-for-1 territory, but they got to work quick.
This is where the play calling comes in.
Nein,
Harden. McDermott can't get it to go.
Manu.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And stolen by Knight.
Böse Harden.
Cook kicks to McDermott. It's Nene, high post. Here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes.
39-30. Wunderbar.
Creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
So, die Stats in der Pause, die ihr nicht seht, weil ich die immer wegschneide, sagen, wir sind gerade tatsächlich auf Platz 2, was die Blocks angeht, in der Liga. Das ist natürlich, da kann ich gut mit aber eigentlich, wenn wir jetzt schon Platz 2 sind, dann können wir uns auch ein bisschen Mühe geben und gucken, ob wir vielleicht Platz 1 werden. Da hätte ich nämlich schon Bock drauf.
Shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Wade tries again. It's good.
Ach, wie viel dürfen die denn da werfen? Das ist doch lächerlich.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Ja, Chris, dann mach doch.
Chris gets the bucket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3.
Hätte er ja auch als Assist zählen können, ne? Fände ich zumindest lustig.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually.
Oh, rollt er auch raus.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
2 shots, foul.
Josh Richardson, a great story for the Miami Heat. A diamond in the rough, taken with the 40th pick in the 2015 draft. He's become a cornerstone.
And Miami making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in. Here's Cook.
Das gibt's doch nicht. Okay, jetzt müssen wir mal kurz was anderes machen.
Smitty with his impressive development.
Nächster Block.
Richardson with a 4-year, $42 million contract in the summer of 2017.
A really good value for a full-time starter.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular.
I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else.
Ja, das ist jetzt meine Schuld. Ich verstehe.
High percentage play, working the ball in close, then
Komm, wir versuchen's.
Capella kicks to Chris. To the right side. Here's Cook. And again.
Und er geht sogar. Nice.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rokets against Paul. That's tipped.
Dann hebt noch auf, Mann.
Rokets finds Olynyk. Rokets against Gordon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit
Okay,
isn't
das
totally
Foul nehme ich
on him,
auf.
but he has not been an asset for his team.
For the Rockets, McLemore has come in for Marquise Chris, and Max subbed in for Paul. Here's Cook.
Drückt mich halt noch mehr raus.
No good.
Arsch.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
It's good. 8 points for Johnson.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job, but he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Cook kicks to Mack. Out to AI. Another miss by Houston.
Das gibt es nicht. Die fangen schon wieder an, mich zu doppeln.
Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
To the middle. Gordon against Wade. Now here's Richardson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around.
Kriegt den Rebound nicht mehr. Verdammt.
Cook kicks to Gordon. Back to Cook.
Jetzt fällt er auch noch runter. Ah.
Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Dragic.
Ah, Spiel.
The dish to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for
Oh,
Josh
was?
Richardson. Waiters comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Johnson. That one, no good.
So, dann können wir jetzt dann mal.
They've led by as many as 11 points. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems
9
to have
Punkte.
unlocked his versatile,
Sieht gut aus.
high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
McGruder and a strong finish
Warum
with
springt
2
der nicht hoch? Habe ich keine Ausdauer mehr oder was? Kann natürlich sein. Ja, sieht nicht so wirklich geil aus. Die Ausdauer, die wir da haben.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of
Cool,
it.
nächsten
He
Punkte.
can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
McGruder passes to Winslow.
Winslow.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Left side, Waiters. Count that one.
Having Waiters on the
Schön.
floor.
Muss man ihm lassen.
Efficient offense. Passing up good shots for great shots.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Rockets. James Harden, he's checked in for Matt. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Ja, Schrittfehler.
As the playoffs
Verdammt.
near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at San Antonio. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Na gut.
And, of course, Houston sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And I think for the Rockets, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
I can't see them slowing down anytime soon. If anything, I think they'll just get stronger as the playoff gets closer.
They get the rebound and the foul on Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul. with
Harden jetzt schon
plenty
mit
of
dem 4.
basketball
Foul.
left
Das ist
to play.
natürlich nicht so geil.
Chris, he's checked in for Gordon. Got a piece of it. And
Steal.
stolen by AI. Harden, that's good.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
10
Yeah,
Punkte
forcing defenders
Vorsprung,
to
das
come
ist
out
schon
and
mal
guard them, which
gut.
could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Raiders against Harden. And here is Waiters. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Olynyk trying to break loose.
Hab ich.
Right side, no good. Cook kicks to McDermott. Harden left side. Over Waiters. And the
Och
baseline
Mann,
jumper.
Harden. So, 10 Punkte Vorsprung, 7 Minuten Spielzeit. Wir haben den Ball.
And this
Mal
is
gucken,
it.
was
Glad
noch
to have
geht.
you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden out there with Cook. And it's Chris Paul. And there's Chris. And it's Knight.
Das geht nicht.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Baseline jumper. And it
Oh,
falls
der fällt,
over the
okay.
rim and in. Winslow's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Houston moving the ball around. That's good.
Jawohl,
Basket number
endlich
5
krieg
out
ich
of
mal noch
5
einen
for
Assist,
8
Mann.
night shooting.
And a high
Ich dachte, ihr wolltet
percentage
gar nichts mehr von mir
and he
reinmachen.
takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Magruder kicks to Waiters. Trains the three-pointer.
Right in rhythm, Waiters tends to be most efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Chris up top. He's covered by Whiteside. Cook. And again, the Rockets pitch in for Rodney Magruder. Clint Cavella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And let's catch up with our sideline.
Jawohl.
During that break, Eric
Nice.
Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. We'll see if they keep it up, Kevin.
The feed now to Cook. Over Richardson.
Och, kacke.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI.
Verdammt.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Wade outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. 4 on the clock. Over Chris. Winslow's
Hab ich.
shot is off. Rockets leading by 9. That's a 2 from Paul. He
Jawohl.
frames the quick shot.
Nächstes
Always a
ist
threat to rise
Bam.
up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
It's stolen
Steal.
by Capella. And
Noch ein
Harden gets it
Assist.
to go in on the assist from Cook.
Jetzt wird's langsam.
Cook's got 4 assists in the game.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive
Kriege ich
player.
vielleicht noch mal eine Pause oder muss ich das
Every
aussitzen?
season, though, and now in his 30s, we'll see how long
Na,
he
ich
can
muss es
extend
aussitzen,
his
auch
prime.
gut.
Johnson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008.
Ach,
They
Mann.
traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
Here's Richardson. They get it again. Right side, no
So,
good.
jetzt
And
aber,
you can see
mein
the
Gott.
defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Dragic with a wide open look and misses
Haben
it
wir
off
auch
the
wieder.
right side of the rim.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Paul can't
Haben
get
wir
it
nicht?
to go.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Dragic finds Johnson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Drains the 19-footer.
Mein Fehler, da habe ich nicht aufgepasst.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Ayan. Richardson covering. And it's
Oh
Capella missing.
Gott, und Kapelle legt den Elihut drüber. Ich fall
You
um.
know, because it's all about timing, just unable in the highlight reels.
Houston leading by 11. Capella dishes to Cook. Over Richardson. And the shot
Alter,
is long.
das gibt's nicht.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Johnson down low, working on Chris. Johnson can't hit.
Schön.
The aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence.
Aber
first.
wir waren noch
He
dabei
really
zu
looks
verteidigen.
composed
Das ist
shooting the ball
gut.
this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Paul passes to Capella. Inside, Cook. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Up by a
Ooh,
bunch.
yes.
He's still pushing the action, trying to impose.
And when you were playing,
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? If you
Mist.
couldn't answer that, they pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes, having these minute restrictions, getting you ready to play. Definitely more than when I played.
medical staff has a very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes.
Paul kicks to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. Clock at 6. A well-timed shot fake got the
Ooh,
defender
yes.
off the ground right there.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy, double-digit lead, and still putting it
Habe
on.
ich.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. The teardrop
Next
falls
assist.
in. And the Rockets lead by 13.
You can't guard Chris Paul on these floaters. He knows when to go with it.
Fires from 18. And yep, finally
Hier
Rockets
geht's.
rolling around the rim.
Schade eigentlich.
109 left in the fourth quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 40.
So, wir schauen wieder aufs Telefon, wie jedes Mal eigentlich.
Try to get a cord in my house, get everything furnished, repaid and everything.
Wird komisch, ey, im Rockets-Trikot zu sehen. Für mich wird er immer ein Timberwolf. Hä? What the fuck? Was ist das denn für ein Tweet, Mann? Wirklich starke Arbeit am Brett von AI. Er war zwar schon mal besser, aber seine Rebounds waren echt krass heute. Jupp. Gut, Fans begeistert, ich verabschiede mich. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Daumen nach oben da, lasst ein Abo da, schaut auch in die anderen Let's Plays und ansonsten sehen wir uns morgen wieder. Selbe Stelle, selbe Welle. Bleibt uns gewogen, gehabt euch wohl, macht's gut, tschüss und auf Wiedergesehen.